Hello Lolas, welcome back to my channel guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be a part of the notification squad. Today I have my little Emmy cuddle and she's on a little body, and if you hear the squeaking it's because she has armatures in her. I put armatures in her body, so she has a little squeaky noise, but she feels amazing to hold and she's such a cuddle bug, even with the armatures. And I don't know. But anyway, the purpose of this video, this is her without her pinky. Sorry. Emmy does come as a full body from siliconestudio.com from Jennifer Sussman Price. And there are not any cuddles. There is not any cuddles of this one. This is artist proof because I did the prototype and I actually got the artist proof to practice first before the full body was completed. So anyway, if anybody know, Emmy is one of my favorites from Jennifer. So anyway, I just came on here this video to be real quick. I just want to tell y'all that the next couple videos is going to be a little crazy. So if you don't like crazy and the role play and this and that, it may not be for you. I know a lot of people watch the doll videos and the YouTubers and they say that we make it bad for all the other people in the community and we make our people think it looks bad and this. So I'm kind of debating, like, do I want to just make that part of my membership, the next series that I'm creating, that I'm working on behind the scenes right now, or if I want to do it to the Gen Pop, like, publicly. But yeah, so a lot of people are like, oh, that makes us look crazy, you know, when they do that, and, you know, and blah, 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 and, you know, because I'll go into character, having my full belly, you know, do all the different skits in the role play of different characters and stuff like that. It may be some bad words in there here and there, but it's all in fun, just like we watch TV. But some people just like, oh, that's, you know, that's taking it too far. And then also like the drinking, the wedding, the when you changing the diapers, when you're feeding them fake formula, people be like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, she's doing this and she's doing that, and now people think these babies really poop and pee and all this and stuff. And if you're over 18 and you really think that these dolls actually poop and pee, then I can't be responsible for that. I can't. You know, I can understand kids being confused and stuff like that, but yeah. So that's what's coming up for the channel next, because I miss having fun, and like I said, I was going to start having fun back on my channel, and I am in the process, like I said, of reorganizing the nursery. I still got a lot more to go, but I'm getting there. You'll see that in some of the content as I continue to get rid of a lot of stuff and put away a lot of stuff, and I've eliminated a lot of clutter, a lot of stuff, and I still have a lot more to go. And then I haven't even went to my closet yet. That's the crazy part. So I have to go to the baby room, baby closet. In the nursery, they actually have two closets. They have a closet in my office and they have a closet in here. So much is going on, so many moving parts. So I normally root my baby's hair down in my guest bedroom because it's tall, and so this mohair gets into your carpet and it makes it look dirty looking, and you gotta keep sweeping it up, and it's so hard to get it all up. So I usually like to root in the guest room where the towel is. Well, I'm kind of tired of my babies taking up all the rooms and spaces in my house, so I've cleaned out the guest bedroom, getting ready to prepare that room and redecorate that room. And I've brought my nursing station up here, but what I did was I took the thing that you use for like your desk, like an office, like a roll-in for the roller chairs and stuff, that clear plastic type pad, and I put that under this chair so that when I root and the hair gets down, hopefully it kind of contains it a little bit, and I sweep it up after each session every day and try to keep it as tidy as possible over here. Let me see if I turn the camera over here. So like like this is like my my rooting station. So this is hair. I have some loose hairs in here that's like out of the pack, but this is like the pack hairs. and some more hairs, and like there's all these hairs, and then there's my needles, some of my needles, and this also contains like tons of needles, things of needles and stuff like that. Then I have a whole nother thing of mohair in here and in here. And so, and this is a lamp that I don't use, but I had it to use for, you know, if I'm using like blonde hair or something like that, I may use it. But yeah, and then I always, while I'm rooting, I have a brush. So I kept one brush over here. I have a lint roller, which I had to, oh my gosh, guys, it took so many sheets of rolling my recliner that I normally root downstairs, and I had to get that hair off. So this room is slowly, I had one plan, but since then, since I'm trying to make it more functional for everything, is that a word? For my, this is just going to be a complete hobby room, because I, one, display my babies in here. 2, I record in here. 3, I paint in this room. 4, I'm gonna have to start packing in this room. And what else? I may actually end up having to do my administrative, like invoicing and all that stuff in here. So I'm not sure on that just yet, because I may allow myself a little space somewhere else to set up for office space, because I do, you know, maintain family stuff, business stuff as well outside of the doll. So I don't know, because I'm supposed to be eliminating my office, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm dry, y'all. I'm dry. So yeah, so that's a whole nother like thing. So this room is supposed to just be able to serve as an office, playroom, I mean not playroom, doll room. So office, nursery, workroom, paint room. So is that four different things? I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. So we'll see how it go. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a warning, because when y'all start seeing these videos, it's gonna be like, and I am not, like, I'm unfiltered. I am not trying to make it seem like I'm more than what I am, or I have more than I am. I'm just a regular girl trying to live in a regular world and enjoy my hobby. So all this acting like my stuff stay crispy clean at all times, it does not, because I'm constantly moving. I am a mother, a wife, and a painter, and a doll collector, and a grandma, and daughter, and cousin, and all those roles are granddaughter. All those roles are very serious work here, okay? So yeah, and as you can see, I still have not yet finished this baby. I said that I'm gonna try my hardest to get this finished before the end of the year. That's just the goal. And this is, it shouldn't take as long. I feel like it shouldn't take as long, but because this is not work, I'm gonna put it on a little body for my granddaughter. And I was starting it out for Gabby, but Gabby didn't want it, and so I'm trying to finish it for the grandbaby, because she actually likes dolls, and she'd be like, can I give it a pacifier? So you know, I want her to have her own doll. And then I have 2 other little girl grandbabies that will be coming up behind her, so I better start getting faster at this thing. So but some of these practice vinyls that I'm working on is going to become little dolls for my granddaughters. I thought about that. I was like, I could use them for my granddaughters. So that's that. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I got a slight headache. I've been matting, painting, rooting, cleaning, cooking. Well, I haven't started cooking today, but all of that on top of this headache. Making content. I'm gonna take a nap in a little bit. Gotta focus on my health a little bit, but yeah. So lots going on. But yeah, I just, you know, let me know how you feel about the role play videos in the comments. That's the main topic of this video. Y'all know I get off track, but I just feel like a lot of times we get a bad rep. And sometimes I do. I think about it like, oh my gosh, what if, you know, when I used to work in corporate America, what if one of my coworkers come across my videos? And they have actually came across one of my videos and, you know, and said, oh my gosh, that's you. And also my doll page, the business page, Miss Serenity Smith page, one of my coworkers saw that page and they was like, yeah, I saw you on there doing your thing. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I'm just like, you know, but I don't know. You know, I used to do some extreme role play. You know, I've had water births. I've did fake labors. Like, I've done some of everything on this channel already. You know, it's some things I'm kind of like, I don't want to do that too much anymore. You know, role play, I know it's not many people think. I don't do, I'll do the bottle feed. I don't do the breastfeed. I'm not going to put my breast in the baby's mouth, but you know, I get it. Some like, just feel free to do it. It's their boobs, their babies. Hey, be all you can be. I don't get stuck on the bubble gum. But, yeah, I am just, oh, she's warm. She's warm. When these dolls warm up, they really start to feel like you holding a real baby, and it's kind of like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so I don't know. I want to do it for everybody, but I don't know. Part of me was like, do I want to do it for everybody? But yeah, so I'm gonna be working on that. Hopefully, maybe as soon as later this week, maybe next week, you'll start to see videos coming out on that. I haven't decided if I'm gonna just do one a week or one a day or twice a week, or, you know, I don't know how, because I don't know how much content I'm gonna be able to get in between my work. So yeah, I'm not feeling good now. Oh my gosh, it's like I'll be like, I'm being so productive, and then it's like, but don't you worry, I've been dealing with migraines for quite some time, for years, but this is just a slight headache. I know why I'm having this headache. I started trying to do healthy eating so I can lose back some of this weight that I put back on. And when you start to change your diet and cleanse, your body will go into, it'll throw your body off and it'll give you a headache. And sometimes people, they'll say, oh, this is not healthy for me. Like when you do a juice, you start juicing, or you do a juice fast. And if somebody gets a headache or something, I didn't get a headache or anything when I did my juice fast. But some people will say that and they'll think, oh my gosh, this is not good. This is unhealthy for me. No, it's your body adjusting to this change. You've been giving it all this bad stuff, and now this good stuff, and now this good stuff has also got to start working out some of the bad stuff. And so now you're starting to feel bad, but after a couple of days, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel great, and your body's going to thank you for giving it good things. So that's a whole nother subject for another day. But I'm going to also start journaling my weight, and I will probably do that in the morning. I'm going to write down my weight, and I'm going to start taking a journal of what I'm eating. I'm going to start by juicing. And I want to get back down to my goal weight, and I'm probably like 25 pounds, maybe 30 pounds away from that. So it's gonna take a little while, maybe not as long as it sounds like, because if I change the way I'm eating and then I start exercising, I think I'll be fine. But anyway, long video. I'm just rambling now. But yeah, so once again, please let me know. I've shared some pictures on Facebook. I know I'm already getting some eye rolls of me in my role play. And so you're gonna see my logo. I even have a logo for my role play. And it is, I haven't named the series yet, so I'm gonna have to think of a name for it yet, but it's the rollout of my new baby. that I'm expecting that will be born sometime today. And then he has to go through, you know, some other procedures so he can grow hair. And then I will be able to present him to you guys. So I'm not sure, but I gotta go because it's time to rinse him off and flip so I can mat the other side. And then, yeah. So I just wanted to pop in. I miss you guys. I know I'm due a live. It's just so hard trying to line up schedule because, you know, this wife thing is crazy. So like I work all through the week. He works all through the week. So we, you know, busy. And then the weekend, I've been doing lives on Facebook though, around lunchtime. But then on the weekend, it's like date night and family night, and you know, the grandkids come over, or the, you know, the kids come over and stop by, or, you know, and it's like trying to fit a live stream in that time is so hard. So finding balance, and I never thought this would be so different, but also just even with me working, my working hours have changed. I get up earlier because I stopped working earlier. So I get up like sometime 2-3 o'clock in the morning and start working. But I stopped working sometime around 3, sometime around 5-ish in the afternoon. So where in the past I would start working around 5, 6, and then I had my your schedule just changed. And then when Gabby's schedule changed for school, that changed my schedule. So then I started working around 10 in the morning till like 5 in the afternoon. And then I sometimes work in the evenings, but now it's all over the place. But anyway, y'all didn't ask me that, did y'all? But I told y'all anyway. So there's that. So let's talk later, okay? All right, aunties. And don't be surprised if you don't pop up, you know, your name don't pop up in my little skits, okay? So leave me a comment below and let me know, you know, TTs, what you think. Do the role play here and say bump them people, or membership only. Let me know.